Hi Pisces, welcome back. This is going to be your mid-June you versus them reading. I'm going to go back and forth between you and the person you might be connecting with during this time frame. Keep in mind that it can be a platonic or an intimate connection. And also it can be interchangeable because it is a general reading. So, sorry, I had tickle in my throat right away. So let's see, Pisces, what the shared energy is between you and the person that you are dealing with. And we have Leo energy here. Some of you could certainly be connecting literally with a Leo or have that in your chart. But for the rest of you, this is just like I said, the shared energy, the shared karma within the connection over the next few weeks. So this energy is talking about wanting harmony and beauty and being very playful and warm and really wanting to tap into that, Pisces. This can also be a very self-confident type of energy here, but it can be a little bit excessive. It can be a little bit overly outspoken or overly proud. So that may be something to watch for in yourself as well as the person you're connecting with. And your overall supporting energy is the King of Pentacles. So this is about generosity in this deck, okay? So this is saying basically, you know, to stay practical, to stay stable. It might be good to place your focus into your home or your career during this time frame. Okay, that might be where you find the most comfort, so to speak, during this time frame. So we'll see. And then the person you're connecting with, their energy is the King of Swords. So this person is all about making decisions and thinking and speaking out, and they're very driven during this time period to really articulate themselves, so to speak. And that could be good or that could be bad, you know, depending on how mature this person is. But they're in a bit of a more intellectual, stimulated type of energy than you are. You're more like, let me focus on what makes me comfortable in my home and my family for some of you. And this person's like kind of in debate mode, or I don't know. They definitely have an opinion, you know. There's no doubt about that. So let's go into the recent past energy, Pisces, and see where this is coming from. All right, so what led up to this moment for you? Then I'm going to go into the person you're connecting with, and I'm going to get perspectives of each other, how you genuinely feel at the core, blockages, and future energy. So recent past here for you. You have the Seven of Swords, the Two of Swords, and then the Hierophant. So, yes, Pisces, listen, first of all, some of you are definitely dealing with a Gemini, because I have wanted to say Gemini since I started the reading, and I keep holding myself back. So if you are dealing with a Gemini in specific, then that's confirmation for you, okay? For the rest of you, that message wasn't for you, it's for someone else, but I had to get that off of my chest because it kept nagging me. Anyways, recent past energy, going into the now, there's that nagging energy. You know, this person could feel like a nag to you, or has in the past, I should say. There's like this element of like fearing the unknown almost. And I think that you might have been coming from this place that maybe wasn't on the up and up, Pisces, where you might have been not really sure where to turn your attention. It's not like you're intentionally trying to be dark or to let your mind go to the negative. It's just that I feel like there were competing priorities or opinions that were getting into your head, and it was hard for you to decide, okay, which is the direction that's going to bring me the most peace, that's going to bring me the most enlightenment here. So I do feel you coming out of that energy, but I do get like this not really knowing what is truthful and what is not, and what is an illusion and what is not. And it's a very uncertain energy that you're coming into the now with. So this is leading up to this moment. And then some sort of enlightenment here. So we'll go deeper and see. What is this person's recent past? What is this person's recent past? They have the King of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the Wheel. So the person that you have been dealing with or will be dealing with in June, in the recent past, they have come to, I almost wanted to say an understanding of themselves, but I really think that they, you know, they were in this energy of wanting to be practical within a connection that felt very strong to them, and that very well could be the connection with you, but it could be elsewhere. But I just feel like this heavy concentration on the connection, and, you know, they're talking about it, Pisces, and whether they're talking to you or talking about the connection, they're talking about it. And they may be doing it in an indirect way, or some of you, like I said, a direct way. But I feel like this person was in this energy in the recent past where they are trying to get grounded, trying to get practical. They want this connection, I feel, for most of you, or some sort of soulmate energy here. And they want communication. They're trying to communicate what makes them feel at their best, okay? Or they want you to hear that, or they want you to understand that, I feel. But this person is also going through some karmic lessons, as we all are, you know. But it's like, you know, waiting on divine timing, or there's a sense of karma being returned here for some of you. So let's go into perspectives now and how you see each other, and keep in mind that perspectives are surface level. I mean, your perception is your reality, so maybe not so surface level, but you get what I mean. So what is your perception of the connection then, Pisces? So the Judgment, the Queen of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. And I got this because you both showed up as kings, whether you're male or female, meaning you're both exuding your highest vibration, at least at times during the rest of June, early July, okay? But you're starting out the energy on somewhat different pages. So your focus is all about, like I said, your practicality and your family and finances and things that make you feel taken care of. And then this person's focus, like I said, was all on, I don't want to say it's argumentative, but it can be a debating type of vibe. It's like wanting to really think about things and express themselves in a more communicative way. They may be spending a lot of time, like I said, indulging their brain in things that make them passionate, you know, or that they have an opinion about. And then the way that you see the connection is now a pair again, King and Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like you think that your perception is that this person is able to match your energy. So, you know, I feel like this energetically is a good match, even though you're starting out kind of on different pages. I think that you recognize that underneath of that, this person seems to be a good match. Or maybe it's the opposite. On the surface, this person may seem to be a good match, but when you dig deep, it may not be so. But we'll get there. I think that your perception is you both understand your self-worth. Both are very strong personality types. It can be a bit of judgment within the relationship of others or each other. There could be even like this competitive streak almost, you know, and whose self-worth is the most worthy. That seems silly, but it's not necessarily a bad thing, you know. If there has been judgments with each other in the relationship, I feel like you want to release that. You know, anything that's kept you from being comfortable within the connection, you want to release that, because you do feel comfortable within the connection. And I think you believe this person does as well. So let's see. How does this person perceive Pisces? So they perceive the connection as the Lovers and the Knight of Cups, which there's that Gemini energy I felt earlier. Some of you may have that in your chart. For others of you, it's just how they see the connection. So they're open to the connection, you know. Like, you are their choice, I feel, Pisces. This person sees this connection as something that they want to give to, that makes them feel confident, or they see your confidence and that makes them want to open up and give to you. But here's that decision again, okay? This is coming together to see things eye to eye. And again, there's that message again about, you know, you guys, at least and your perception of each other, we'll get to how you truly feel, seem to be a good vibrational match during this time frame, or have been in the past at minimal. So that's surface level, believe it or not. And now we're going to go deeper. So deep down at the core, what is the genuine feeling, emotion, meaning for the connection for you? So you have the Four of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, the Page of Pentacles. So at the core, Pisces, I feel like you're holding on tightly to this potential, all right, to this growth potential within the connection. There's something that's underdeveloped here, okay, and it could be your own potential that you're kind of holding yourself back from for whatever reason, or you're holding yourself back from taking action on something that, you know, could really be fruitful for you. You know, deep down at the core, it's just, like I said, wanting to hold on tightly to what you have and appreciate that and enjoy that and celebrate in the connection. That's what you genuinely want. And there's some sort of new, like I said, potential here that you feel is possible, you know, at the core. This could also be planting seeds of intention. You know, if you don't know what that means, I guess look it up. But, you know, something that you have a goal or something you have in mind, or a creative desire that sparked in you. If you have had an idea pop into your mind, or like a strong impulse, then I feel like this is saying, if you focus enough on your well-being and the assumption that that goal can be and will be true for you, then it actually will come to fruition and grow over time. So that may have nothing to do with this connection, or it could have everything to do with this connection, but that was like an additional message. Let's see what this person is feeling deep down, Pisces, at the core. They have the Ace of Pentacles here. The Seven of Pentacles. Oh, I have a beautiful song in my head. I'll stand by you. I'll stand by you. Won't let nobody hurt you. I don't know if that's coming from your cross-watcher side or your side, but it was just like immediately there as soon as these cards came out. So look that song up. But I feel like at the core, this person, you know, they want commitment and something that they can grow and something that they can invest their time and energy into, something that makes them feel attractive and confident and that supports them. They want support. They see the Ace of Pentacles at the core of how they truly feel, and you're only at the Page. So this is saying this person, either is a little bit further along in their ability to manifest than you are, Pisces, and or they see a lot more potential than you are seeing at this moment. A lot more. They may see the potential in you that you don't see in yourself, or vice versa, but there's obviously an imbalance in how you both feel when it comes to things you're committed to or the commitment between you. So let's see what the blockages are then. So the blockage on your side is the Ten of Swords. So I feel like this is having trouble making space. Okay, so I feel like Pisces, if you have some old energy lingering, old feelings, old connections that are no longer serving you during this time frame, you're having a little bit of difficulty clearing that from your space. Okay, and for those of you who don't know how to clear your space, the simplest way to do it is to take your focus and attention off of old issues and things that cannot be changed or fixed because they are in the past. And so simply changing your focus will clear your space. But some of you are having a little bit of difficulty with that, or, you know, that could serve as a blockage for a few. What is this person's... Ooh, that's too many cards. What is this person's blockage here? They have the Queen of Pentacles. That's so interesting because that was your perception of the connection, if you recall that. So this person, their blockage is being impractical, not being nurturing enough, being a little too bossy, selfish even at times. That could be a blockage. That's up to that person whether they choose that behavior or not. For some of you, this person may not be available, meaning they may be in another connection or commitment. And if that's the case, let me speak to that few for a moment. If that's the case, then I feel like you know that this person is in a connection that is in a vibrational match with them. In a way, you're having trouble letting go of that, but there is a new potential here for you. Okay, so that was the few of you where this person is unavailable, because I can see that for some of you. Future energies for Pisces, your cards came flying out. Now keep in mind that the future energies can be changed with free will at any point in time. You're in the driver's seat of your life. I'm just giving you the current perspective, okay? So most likely outcome is the Four of Swords, the Seven of Cups, and the Seven of Pentacles. I think you need to sleep on this one, Pisces. I think you really need to gain some perspective here, because you're still a little bit emotionally confused about what is the correct option for you, or emotionally speaking, I don't feel a good time for you to make any major or large decisions. Instead, what it's saying is to focus on creating that space, clearing your space, as I said before. And how do you do that? You put your time and attention onto things you can cultivate, things that you have control over, things that make you happy. Find happiness in every moment, in every hour, in every day. And by placing your focus on that, you will start to create space for more of what you want. And that's what you're being called to do here. So let's see what this person's most likely future outcome is. Two of Pentacles, not Cups. The Seven of Swords, yes, that's what you are having trouble with in the past. And the Empress. Okay, so those of you who are dealing with someone who's unavailable, and or you are, like a third-party situation, this person is lying about the person that they're with, or they're being deceptive to their partner and or you. Either way, I feel, you know, a lot of you need to stop giving that energy and give energy to other things that give you equally what you can give to them. Because there is deception on this person's side if it's a third party. And they are putting time and energy into that third party, whether they are telling you that or not, and or you are. All right. For those of you who do not have that situation going on, and I'm sorry, I don't mean to keep going in and out. I just feel like this person is in this space of being of two minds, you know. They're not being completely truthful. This person is biased. That's what it is, regardless of the situation. Well, we're all biased to some degree or another. I mean, come on. But this person, they're very opinionated, but they're also slightly biased. They know that. They don't want other people to see that. But, or they don't want you to see that. Because it's like they feel this need to defend everything that they think and everything that they say, or there's some sort of defensiveness over here. Well, the only reason you get defensive is if there's something you think that can be proven wrong, or there's a bias, or there is a lie involved. So, I don't want to say that's the only time you get defensive, but that's what's going on with this person during this time frame. That's why they're getting defensive. Let me say that. Now, this person is trying to be nurturing and patient despite all of that. I just think they're having a bit of a hard time focusing there. What's the Seven of Swords? Seven of Wands, yeah, they're really guarded. Defensive, that's what it is. I don't know how else to say that. Okay, so I feel like if this person's in this place of defensiveness, again, you don't want to come at someone who's in that energy, especially if you're in an opposing energy, because it will only create more conflict. So it's best to, you know, when this person is in those places of really feeling the need to prove their point or be defensive or whatever this energy is, it's best for you to almost go quiet, and especially if you're not really sure what to think or what to believe, okay? This person may have the ability to sway your opinion or your decision, Pisces. So this is saying, you know, when that person gets in that energy, then you need to place yourself in this energy of paying attention to you and things that you can keep your mind busy with, so that you don't get emotionally confused or sucked in, because your intuition knows what's right for you. And it's okay to hear other people's advice or opinions, especially if it's somebody you're connecting to and that you care about. And I see for a lot of you there is care here, absolutely. But you have to take it with a grain of salt, because their perspective is not ever going to be 100% the same as your perspective. And so you can gently agree to disagree, and or just maintain your silence there, in a way that's not demeaning, you know, in a way that is somewhat supportive, but also not being misled, okay? So that's a very specific message. I feel like this is going to hit every bell or none, because the message is so specific. But yes, that's what I have for you. So let me tell you what zodiac signs you might be dealing with. All right, so you could be dealing with Leo, and I got an extra message out. I didn't mean to, but these came out, so I'm going to read them. Also, Pisces. There's an energy here needing to heal some codependencies or bad habits, so to speak. Also during this time frame, some bad habits you might have picked up. And again, you do that the same exact way I told you how to do that earlier, to clear your space. This could also be something you need to clear out of your space, this toxic person and or these toxic habits that you may have, okay? And it could be in connection with Capricorn or Aquarius for some of you, but I don't know why that additional message came out, but it did, so I read it. So again, you could be dealing with Leo, Aquarius, Capricorn, Gemini. Virgo, Taurus, Leo again, Taurus again, Aquarius, Leo again, Taurus again, Scorpio, Pisces. Pisces could be dealing with another Pisces. I got a lot of Earth and a lot of fixed energy out, okay? But it could be any zodiac sign. Keep that in mind. Those are just the predominant ones that are showing up. If it resonated, it resonated, okay? Please do give me a like, share, and subscribe. Also, you can check me out on Facebook and Instagram, and I recently just started a TikTok. I'm just trialing it, but if you can find me on TikTok, all of my usernames are Tarot Time with Dana. Also, the links are down below. In addition, check out my merchandise by clicking on any of the t-shirts. It'll take you into my shop. Wishing you the very best, Pisces. Till next time, namaste. Bye.